Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Tales of Terramir Sweet Secrets, Episode 3. To catch episodes 1 and 2 of our mini-series, you can find them on YouTube and podcast platforms. You can also visit talesofterramir.com to find links to all of our episodes and to our social media. I did want to give a heads up today at the beginning of this show that our streaming schedule is shifting slightly in the weeks ahead. So we're going to be back next week on February 12th to play through episode 4, the finale of Sweet Secrets. And then just 2 weeks after that, we'll have some reruns of episodes 3 and 4, followed by a talk in Terramir, where we'll discuss all the events of this mini-series, the behind-the-scenes tidbits, and answer any burning questions you and the players might have. If that sounds like a lot, don't worry. Just check out our streaming schedule posted on any of our social media sites. But with that, let's dive back into Tales of Terramir, Sweet Secrets. Welcome back, everyone. Okay, let's go straight into our recap. So, previously on Tales of Terramir Sweet Secrets, on the second day of work at the cupcakery, the team had gone to the Deep River residence, where upon opening the first bedroom door, found an aggressive kobold waiting for them inside. Jack immediately casted Entangle, capturing it into magical vines, and then the team knocked the kobold out. After strategizing and tying it down, Apple splashed water on its face, and Jack used magic to try speaking with it. However, the kobold was only able to produce garbled words. The team continued investigating, and after finding cupcakes on the table with blue sprinkles, Gil walked out onto the deck and saw 3 people in black and gold outfits with matching gold glasses. He was able to stealthily scoot back into the house. He warned the party of the newcomers, and Luva ensured that they were her mother's personal guards. The team attempted to hide in the bathroom, their heads poking out and their voices carrying around into the house as the Brick Break guards entered the house to clean it. After making a stinky distraction in the master bedroom, the team snuck out the window, some of them taking damage on the fall down. Attempting to hide in the bushes, Apple created another distraction with a chirping stone and threw it under the deck. The guards actually just headed outside towards the sound and found the team in the bushes. One of them started chasing down Klug off the property, eventually losing sight of him. The rest of the team was found, but they convinced the guards that they were just looking for their friend. Then they pretended to leave the area, returning once the guards had left on horseback and carriage once the kobold. Jack, a natural explorer, used his skills to easily follow the tracks of the guard, leading them through the winding neighborhood boardwalks back into the town, where they unfortunately lost the carriage tracks among the cobblestone. The team headed back to the cupcakery to find the front door window fixed and some boxes shifted in the pantry. Underneath the boxes was a wooden trapdoor leading to a basement. As they made their way down to investigate, they quickly stumbled an aggressive, shivering blob flesh monster and a rabid giant rat. The party knocked out the humanoid monster, shoving its unconscious body into a barrel, and Klug landed the final blow on the giant rat, the party then discovering that it had an abnormal body part. Believing they were safe again, they suddenly heard a growl from the dark corner of the basement, and that's where we left off. Let me take us to the basement. All right. Do you guys see the basement? You should all be back in your same spots. Okay.
We see the basement. There we go.
Perfect. So, yeah, you guys had just finished fighting the blob monster, which is now inside of this barrel. The rat with the abnormal large bodied part is dead. And from the back corner over here, where maybe you guys can't see that well since it is really dark in here, you hear a large growl. What do you guys do?
Did you guys hear that?
I
think it
slowly
came from over
take out.
there.
I suddenly take out my spear, just staring towards the sound.
You go, Klug. I kind of shove him over forward. I can't see anything. I can't see in the dark, man.
Anyone have a light source?
I believe one of you. Yeah.
I push Apple forward.
Someone had a colander lit by Apple. If I remember.
That's right.
Correctly.
It was carrying around a glowing
calendar.
colander.
Oh yeah.
Right. Did I give it to somebody else to carry?
You're wearing it on your head.
I think you have it, Apple.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm carrying it. Anybody want to take this? Gulp.
I motion towards you. I'll take it. Step forward.
Go.
Let me turn that on. I think it was 10 feet of bright light.
He's got a colander and a spear. It's not odd.
Colander.
Klug will take out his tiny great sword. Is that just a regular sword for a halfling?
Yeah,
That's
it's a
rhetorical.
toothpick.
That's rhetorical. Okay, nobody answered
Yes.
it well. Nobody just.
It's a
I
letter
still
opener.
can't see anything. I don't know. How does Charlie do Klug's voice? I don't
It's
know.
his usual voice. Oh, like
It's his usual voice.
I'm gonna do his old man voice.
his usual character voice.
I'm gonna do his old man voice.
Yes. Every character is a prospector.
Yes. I don't see anything. Get closer,
I guess
Apple.
I'm
Or
gonna
Jack.
try and set the colander down, see if I can kind of kick it off into the corner, like into the darkness a bit.
Ooh, good idea. Okay. Let me see if I could add a light in here. Which direction do you kick it towards?
Wherever the sound was that to the bottom left?
Okay, yeah, bottom left. So you kick
Okay.
it in that direction. I'll place a light there. Can you guys see that light now?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let me reveal the noise. So you kick the colander to the corner of the basement, and it lights up that area. And what you see are several wooden and metal cages that line the wall of the basement. 2 of them have been broken through, some are empty, but there are some with creatures in them that you should be able to see with the light there now. They vary in size. Some are up to 10 foot tall and others only about 3 foot. Inside the one closest to you is a giant wolf spider hanging on the roof and has created a web inside of the cage. Behind it is a large monster with the body of a lion, wings of a dragon, and a very disturbing human-like head. At the very back, in a smaller cage, is a long figure that flits about flying.
What are
Oh,
those
these-
things, man?
Poor creatures, just trapped in here. I'm gonna just approach closer. Yeah, get in there.
The creature with the body of the lion kind of is pacing back and forth in its cage, and it sees you. It stops to look, and then it goes back to pacing back and forth.
Is that? Do I think maybe that's the one that growled?
Yeah, you would. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
How sturdy do those cages look?
Do you want to? Anyone want to inspect or investigate it?
I'm good, man. That's Gil. Sorry. They look okay
Maybe-
from here.
Maybe we could just eye them from a distance a bit and see if there's any damage or anything.
Yeah, I'll look from a distance.
Yeah, you could just like a general perception wise, you can tell that there was the two that are broken. And then you see that they're made out of wood. There's like some metal on them. So far, from what you could tell, they look sturdy. But you do see this guy down here, the flitting, what is around? It's the flying snake. It's chewing on the wood part of the metal cage, or the wood part of the cage.
How much progress has he made?
In between his bites, I would say Jack, since he's the closest, could tell that he hasn't made too much progress. Maybe if he kept at it for the rest of the day. No.
Do they flying snakes have just two fangs that they're going at it with, or do they have like a whole like row of teeth, like gumming it? You know?
A little bit of both. A little bit of the gumming.
Nobody
and the
knows.
teeth.
Nobody wants to answer. Let me out of here. I'm trying to immerse myself. No.
Kind of biting over and over
See
again.
a little bit of both. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a whole saw.
Can Apple investigate these empty cages here? See, it looks like there's something on the ground next to them.
It's chocolate.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I'm colorblind. Is it red? Can somebody tell me that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just walking closer to it, you would be able to see that there's blood on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else in these empty cages worth looking at?
Nothing that you could tell that this one here has been broken now.
Can I?
Go ahead.
Can I look in the lab workshop area stuff?
Yeah. Let's see. Go ahead and roll an investigation for me as you look through there.
Okay.
Wow.
Rolls. Gold rolls a 20.
Wow. All right. So you start to look at this wooden desk. There's several glass bottles filled with various colored liquids. There's an empty mortar and pestle. There are several beakers and some heating equipment underneath it. And towards the back, underneath a piece of curved glass, is a dissected frog. Its middle cut open and its skin pinned down with tiny metal rods onto the desk itself. There are also several pieces of parchment with scribbling on them. With a 20, you find tucked inside of an open envelope on the desk a map of Dampstead and the surrounding area. There are several markings on it. A circle that seems to be on the cupcakery, a circle on the town's festival grounds, and an X on an area in the swamp southwest of Dampstead.
Guys, come and check this out. Look at this frog, man.
What is this? Apple runs over when he sees all the alchemy equipment. Whoa!
It's got an erection.
What? Look at all this gear.
Okay.
My God.
Okay, calm down, Apple.
These are kids, remember?
Oh yeah, damn it. Damn it. Like here, I take that back. I really take that back.
He's 17.
I'm not used to this. This. Look at this map. Oh wait, no, do your
Apple's
alchemy
not
thing.
paying
Sorry.
attention. Yeah, Apple's not paying attention to the map. He's just like checking out all this gear.
Klug and I will keep watch on these creatures right now. Anything over there?
Klug starts swinging his sword around.
No,
For no reason.
Please,
For no reason.
keep it back. Accidentally hacks one of the.
Yeah. You got to work out anytime you can. Whenever you know, he's like no rest. You got to get in your
Splinter's
reps
one of them.
Oh. He's also doing like calisthenics too. That's how he keeps in shape. Gil's just waving around the map. He says, "Well, there's a map here that seems to mark certain locations around Dampstead. This looks like Dampstead, I think. And is there anything else? Just is the map the only thing of significance? Can I read any of the writing on the other papers?
Let me see. Did you guys see the map? I think I shared it. Just to make sure.
Oh yeah.
I didn't
Okay.
see it.
The picture, yeah.
Oh,
You didn't-
weird map. Okay, got it.
Oh, okay, you got it. Okay. Yeah.
Weird map.
As Apple kind of joins you, you're both kind of looking around a bit more. He's looking at the shelves. You see some. Are you looking at the shelves? Sorry, I didn't. Apple.
So Apple? Yeah, he's checking out all this equipment.
Okay.
The surrounding.
Okay. You see
stuff.
the bottles, plants, some rocks and metals, jars filled with herbs and hair.
Look at this retort. Oh my gosh, a graduated cylinder.
The setup reminds you of your uncle's laboratory.
Yeah.
For sure.
This setup reminds me of my uncle's laboratory.
Well, you got to go clean that stuff now.
Yeah, it reminds me of chores.
Gil, as you keep looking through, you do find something else. Kind of something that maybe had fallen on the ground, a letter underneath the table. It's a cryptic letter, but from what you can make of it, it seems to be confirming a cart scheduled to leave Damstead on the day of the second breakfast festival.
Leave Damstead on the second day of the second breakfast festival. On the day of their second breakfast? Day of the second breakfast.
On the day of the second breakfast festival.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
On the day of the festival.
When you said it's cryptic, it's just like it's a limerick, or it's just written all.
It looks like just like more of a receipt, and it just says like cart
departure and all this other crap.
Yeah, departure, Damstead.
I feel like these are clues, guys, but apple. I slap one of the flasks out of his hand. Hey, pay attention. Pay attention, numbnuts.
What do you have?
Look at this. I think I don't. It's a map, and it looks like a manifest of some sort, or a receipt. I don't know. I'm almost there. I know that these are clues, but I don't know how to put them together.
Yeah. I wonder what's on these locations in the map. Are any of these locations places we've already been? Like the house or the shop or anything like that?
One of the locations is you're pretty sure on the cupcakery. It looks like it's circled around that area. There's a circle on the festival grounds in the town, and then there's an X on the area of the swamps, southwest of the town.
What do you think
We're
that means?
one of the places. Yeah, I wonder if the other circle has cages with creatures in it too.
Or maybe they were gonna take it somewhere. Kids. You're talking about this one right here, the one in the swamp, this area?
No, we're a circle here at the cupcakery. There's another circle. I wonder what's there. So there could be more creatures, which might be kids or other people.
Just as long as we don't have to check it out today, maybe tomorrow. I put in for tomorrow. I put on for
today
off. Actually, I was supposed to leave early today.
Wasn't supposed to be here today.
I don't think your schedule is really important.
Yeah, this seems kind of beyond their job now.
I agree with him. I agree with Jack. He didn't even want this job.
It's true. I mean, I kind of did it because I had to, but this is actually way more interesting than working at a cupcakery, my opinion.
I don't know, man. This place is pretty cool. Those dudes upstairs are pretty cool.
Yeah,
cupcakes are good.
They are good.
Yeah.
They are good.
Feel like we're glossing over the fact that we just may have killed somebody?
Okay, so I know for a fact that I told you guys. I'm pretty sure. Actually, I'm 80% sure that I told you guys that might be somebody, and not to kill him. Klug. I had like a Klug.
Yeah, we know Klug.
Klug is working out with his sword. He's like
he's doing stretches,
big swings, like baseball swings. just a reaction, man. Well, so what do you? So you guys want to go check out this spot? It looks so far in the swamp.
If we don't, more
Swamp
people are going to
sucks.
die. So if you want that on your conscience when you're toking up,
I'm not the one
Go
hitting
home.
kids in the head with a hammer. Apple, put that down. I slap another flask out of his hand.
We don't have to kill anyone, okay? It's just look, look, people are getting hurt here, and it looks like they're doing experiments on these animals, and there's kids turning into kobolds. I don't know. I feel like we gotta figure this out before it gets worse.
or we're next.
Or we're
I'm not
next.
Are you next? Why would we be next?
What if they change the color of the sprinkles? What if they change the color of the sprinkles and we eat some cupcakes, huh? And we start turning into kobolds or weird, whatever those things are over there.
Winged snakes, griffins.
Or you want to kill those two?
Don't.
No,
don't
They might
give me
actually be
any
kids.
ideas.
they might be kids. Maybe they're turning people into monsters.
That's
It's
exactly
possible.
what's happening.
There's nothing in the notes, not like a diagram of a drawing of a child equal, like in an arrow into like a it's like a drawing. Nothing like that I can.
Very
It's like
clearly
a
written
drawing,
out.
yeah.
It's an Animorphs picture of like
Right,
a
yeah.
griffin or something.
So nothing like that, huh? Okay.
No.
How
Giant
far away is
snake.
the?
Yeah.
How
Can
far
you
away
tell
is that
from the
location?
map, Jack? Can you see?
Am I
Which
able to
location?
The swamp,
yeah.
right?
Oh, the
Roll with
swamp.
the X, right? Yeah.
Go maybe roll what would it be? Survival check
Okay.
for me? Yeah, let's see.
You still have your bardic inspiration. If it turns out crappy.
Hey.
Me too. Oh, hey, 26.
Wow.
All right.
What in the world?
Never mind. I said that. Never mind. Use it anyways.
Wow.
I'll save it.
So, like, for the
Yeah,
next
that's
6 minutes.
You haven't been there before, but you know the area pretty well. You know it's southwest of Damstead. It's towards Lackbeck. And you would probably guesstimate anywhere between 5 to 7 hours to get there.
Oh my god.
What time of day is it right now?
It's midday, like around noon.
Midday. Okay. Oh, come on. We got the whole rest of the day.
We're at a gig in like a couple hours. Not a gig, no. I mean, it's the place that I go to that I sometimes perform. All right, fine. Fuck.
We might actually get more money. Hey, I pulled the like Luke Skywalker against Han Solo thing. Hey, there's a princess. She's rich. Kind of thing. Like,
I'm
there's a
rich.
job.
I mean, no, never mind. Hold on. Never mind. Oh,
If we saved the town, we could get a lot more money. Huh?
Can we get some food on the way out? I'm like really hungry.
We can definitely get some food. I could actually get some food myself.
Klug, he's like covered in blood. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for a bite. Yeah. Yeah.
Just 'cause- yeah.
Everyone go ahead and roll me a perception check.
No, let's get the hell out of here before she throws something else at us. Gil's still complaining in his head, so he rolls a 7, while Klug rolls a 10.
Got a 9.
Jesus.
Nat 20 for Apple.
Fantastic.
Hey.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. So Gil, Klug, and Jack, you guys don't really hear anything. You kind of hear the manticore pacing in its cage, and you hear the flying snake still like gnawing at the wood in the back. But Apple, you hear Luva-Win kind of whisper down, guys, I thought I heard something. Is everything okay?
Oh, Luby. Not really. You want to come down here?
No, don't come down here. No, let's go up. Let's get the hell out of here.
She
Why
doesn't.
don't we want her to come down?
She didn't want to go down.
There's I like to point to the rat there. I'm like, with the one that's cut in half. It's like.
Oh, well, okay, then we'll be right there. Yeah, we should get the heck out of here, guys.
Suddenly, you hear the door to the basement kind of slam shut.
Hey, Luby, maybe don't do that. We're on our way up. Don't lock us in.
Yeah. Gil throws a zoinks out there, a shaggy zoinks.
Wait, before we leave, guys, should we really leave these things in these cages?
They're fine. They're trapped. Look at that snake. He's gonna be there for hours.
Yeah, what do you suggest we do?
I don't know. Maybe I can try and discern their. I don't know. Maybe I can try and communicate with them in some way. I'm pretty good with nature, guys. If you couldn't tell.
You said the same thing about the tracking, and then you lost the other guys.
Well, I'm not perfect, I don't know. I just feel like we can't just leave these things here.
They were here to begin with. Well,
Yeah,
I mean, do your thing. If you like, what are we trying to get from them? What are you gonna ask them?
I don't know. Can I try and go up to the more intelligent lion one?
Profiling.
I know. Jeez, why is it more intelligent? I'm gonna go to work on
Well,
this.
maybe it's the snake. Maybe it's the snake because the snake's trying to play its way through.
He's the one that's actually trying to get through.
I'll try and communicate to the snake, and I guess can I do maybe like an animal handling check to see if I can maybe try and calm it down and communicate to it that I don't mean anything harmful to it.
Yeah, you can.
It's like Ace Ventura.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration now.
He's like, you choose faster. Good job, Jack.
Is it 1d6 for the bardic?
Yeah, sure. Yes, 1d6. Oh, it's a d6.
Oh.
I do a series of claps and noises and parcel tongue, trying to communicate to it. Don't mean any harm.
It's gnawing on the side, kind of its head sideways on the cage, and you could tell its eyes kind of look at you briefly, and then it keeps gnawing.
It's mad at your fake parcel tongue.
Yeah. All right. I just go to all of them. Listen, we'll be back, okay? We'll be back, and I promise we'll let you out. We just got to figure some things out first. And how many rations do I have? I take a little bit of rations. I take one of my rations, split it up into 3, and kind of just tossing it into each of the cages, and walk out with the others.
The lion one immediately goes for it, sniffs it, and starts eating it up. The spider kind of gets closer to it, and then the snake is still just gnawing at the cage.
Well, maybe it'll be something. Okay. Start walking.
Are we gonna try the door handle here? What
Listen,
happened?
we were doing that the entire time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Luvuin. Hey.
Luby.
You guys try to open it, and you call for her. You don't hear anything back, and you aren't able to open it.
Like it's locked or it's heavy.
Correct. Yeah.
Yes, both.
Yes. Yeah. It's either something's on it or it's locked, but it won't open.
Oh, good. Guys.
Anyone know how to lockpick?
I don't have a lockpick.
See.
Oh, look at Apple. Apple, buddy.
I have my.
Klug holds up his great sword and he shrugs. It's his lockpick.
Yeah, I have some thieves' tools. I
Okay.
could give it a try. Is it? Well, that's if it's locked. I don't know, but I can
Oh
try.
yeah, like locked from the outside. Do you think? Or do you think? It's
Or somebody could be blocking it. I don't know. Guess there's only one way to find out.
Can Klug try to push it on it, like to see if he can budge it?
Is he putting a lot of like strength behind it, or just kind of?
Oh yeah, he's a strength barbarian build, not some dexterity / wisdom, some kind of bullshit. I don't know. Yeah, he's strong. So.
Okay, yeah. If he's gonna try and like bust it open, or
Just to see if it's locked or not, you know.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and.
Is it like when it's like cellar door? I imagine Evil Dead, you know, where it's like the lock on the top, or is it like a thing that's in the door?
Oh,
like a
right.
deadbolt, you know. So, I mean,
Okay.
can Apple see if it's locked, or do we have to push on it to figure it out?
Gotcha. I see what you mean. Yeah, no. So you guys, there is no like latch on the inside, so you're able to maybe get it open just like a smidge, and you could see that there is like a latch there on the outside.
On the outside.
Okay, that looks locked. Apple, can you tell if it's locked? Klug is like holding.
Yeah,
I
there's
don't
a
know if he can
latch.
see if it's like a.
Can we try to swipe at the latch to unhitch it? And get
Yeah.
like a sword in there?
Yeah, try
Okay.
to, like,
I don't have I have tinkerer's tools. I could just put a little kind of little file and try to unlatch it.
Also, does he have to like sit on my shoulders and stuff to do it, or is there a ladder he can do it?
Give me a boost.
Well, so it was stairs that kind of go in an angle upwards,
Oh, okay.
like,
So
like a regular basement. So
can I
you're
put him
able
on my shoulders anyways?
to- You can.
Here's a trench coat.
Look at us, guys. It's totally wasting time, you know.
Just doing the kid thing, right? The kid
Yeah.
stuck.
What
Okay.
would that be? Like a sleight of hand? Do you guys
I think he
think?
has a roll. If it's locked, it would be like these tools roll.
Okay. Yeah, let's go with that.
It sounds like, but he's using his tinker's tools, right?
Right, Tinkers.
Oh, Tinker's tools. But can't you
Yeah, how-
use that as an artificer? Like as
You can, depending on what it is, it's up to DM discretion. Like a your dex plus your proficiency bonus.
Plus proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that. So Dex plus proficiency
Okay.
for Apple.
That's 6 + 2. That's 8.
Ooh. So you're able to like get it in the crack of the door, but you can't quite reach it. You like are sticking against it, but you're not getting inside of the hole of the lock on the latch.
That was a save, though. Was I supposed to do a skill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a dexterity skill. Which one would I use?
Click on
You
your
just hit-
ability.
You just click the word dexterity.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, that's the ability. I thought I'd be using a skill.
Well, that's where the proficiency bonus comes in. You will be.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay.
So just roll your dexterity to the ability, and then add your.
That's what I did.
proficiency bonus.
That's what I did. I didn't know if
You
I was
didn't
supposed to do it
save,
on
though.
skills.
It's probably
Roll-
the same though.
Click the word dexterity on
yeah.
the left.
Sorry. My bad. Oh, yay. Now what?
It's like, oh shit,
What
I
was it?
suck at dexterity.
It was the same bonus, so it doesn't
Jesus.
really matter.
Yeah.
He's better at like ducking and covering than he is like articulating. Oh, cool.
Yeah, you can
sure?
hardly fit it through the crack. So
You sure you don't want me to put you on my shoulder?
Yeah, it's not working, guys. I don't know what to do except for try to brute force it.
I have it, but we're pretty certain that it's kind of latched.
You're right. Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can do a thing possibly if we have another 10 minutes. Otherwise, I guess we're stuck here if we can't reach the latch. Is that cool with you guys? Okay, I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Go for it. Let's get out of here.
I say I'm gonna get into my meditative stance and like get all focused. And I say, and then after 10 minutes, I say, okay, Clue, lift up the thing. I need to see through to the floor. He can lift it up a little bit, right? To see.
Yeah. Yeah. You could see like maybe maybe an inch to half an inch.
Okay, cool. And when he lifts it up, I look through and I finish my ritually casting Unseen Servant onto the floor that I can see in the space.
Okay.
And so that lasts an hour. It's just an invisible dude that can do stuff for me when I don't feel like doing anything. Like just take
nice.
a and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty cool. He makes an awesome sandwich, man. And I say, okay, man, do your thing. And I guess I'll direct him to unlatch or unlock whatever is blocking the way.
Okay. Yeah, your unseen servant that you don't see, but you kind of hear like some sort of metal on metal sound and something that kind of flips, like metal hitting wood. And then on top of that, you also hear some like boxes or something shifting around on the floor above you.
It's a pretty cool guy. It's pretty cool.
That's crazy. You can just do that with your music, man.
Oh no. Yeah, my music. You're right. Yeah, totally.
And that, the whole thing.
This has nothing to do with it. Yeah, no. I wait like 2 minutes before I'm like, oh yeah, okay. That's a lot.
Just waiting.
I have like Clue open it up.
Awesome. Do you guys go up?
Yeah. I guess real quick, peek around. Yeah, look around.
Ow, your horns! Ow.
peek around upstairs.
Yeah, just like kind of peek up. Yeah.
I hold up Apple.
Yeah.
I just hold up Apple.
Yeah.
You kind of have a bunch of kind of heads bobbing up, looking through the ground.
Guys, Luvi tried to trap us in here. She put boxes on top of the door.
Not cool, man.
You guys don't see anybody.
You think it was her?
This is clear. Of course it was her.
No, she's cool, man. She wouldn't do this. Would she?
Well, unless someone took her. Tried to lock us in here.
Well, we're not gonna find out standing in here. Let's go up, guys.
Yeah, let's get out.
Move you guys back to the cupcakery. There we go.
Jack, do you see any sign? Oh, is she there?
She's not there. She's not.
Get her! Get her! Unseen servant, get her! Oh man, damn it!
Jack, do you see any sign?
You fool!
Footprints or scuffs or anything?
I'll look around and see if there's any signs of prints or activity.
Okay. Survival or investigation? Maybe investigation.
Whichever. Up to you. Depending on the nature of it.
But he used survival last time to track.
Right. Oh, you're tracking, or
Tracking.
you're looking for like footprints in particular?
Yeah, if I'm looking for the track, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, survival then.
Okay. 18.
Wow. Okay, 18. Yeah, at first when you start looking, you don't really quite see anything, but once you get closer to the ground, you do see some dirt that would indicate that there were footprints or feet that had been there. And they seem like they're leading out of the pantry into the kitchen.
Right
I mean,
there,
do they look
Apple.
like ours? Is it like ours or is it hers?
Is it big feet? Or
Like humanoid
feet?
shoes or...
With your roll, I would say you could tell that it does look like humanoid feet, and it looks like more than one person.
Okay.
Like all of us? Or like
Or
people?
somebody was with her.
Is it like a high
I
heel? Is it a flat heel?
French shoes or Italian?
Oh god. It's fresher than it would have been if it was like your guys's.
Oh, okay.
So I'll say that, yeah. Shoe wise, I don't know shoes that well.
Yeah.
I don't know shoes.
Okay. Well,
Well, let's get out of here. Let's get out of this closet.
Yeah, we work here, right? So let's just get out of this thing.
Go, man.
So are you telling us what you saw, Jack?
Yeah, I told you everything.
You would see that
Luby's
the
been
truck
kidnapped.
Luby!
go out that way.
Move away.
She's
Thanks for
totally
this,
been
Chief.
kidnapped.
You think Luvalin's been kidnapped?
Yeah. 2 sets
She
of
would-
prints? She's gone?
Wait, you just said she locked us in here.
Well, and that was until Jack found the second set of prints.
Second set of prints, right. Oh yeah, I got this for you too, Apple. And I pull out the frog and I hand it to him. Like, I thought you might want this. Sorry for slapping that flask out of your hand.
Oh.
It's still open.
Yeah.
It's still open. It's got the pins in it. Part of the flesh is also ripped off from when I ripped it off of the table too. And then
Thanks.
I hand it to you. Okay, so what are we gonna do, guys?
I think we got to go to that spot in the swamp, right?
Well, there's another spot in town that has a circle. We had a circle. Maybe we should do that before we go to the X. X
That's
marks
the,
things.
Like on the way out. That's the
Yeah.
the festival grounds where they're having the second breakfast festival. Second breakfast.
Second breakfast
Yeah.
festival.
Let's check it
That's
on the
where
way
the-
out.
That's where that circle is.
Yeah.
Might as well, right?
Oh, did we not find the box that you opened when you were
right.
snooping
We were
around,
doing
Jack?
that. Yeah.
Remember when you were going through the stuff and you weren't supposed to, and you caused this whole mess?
Hey.
I'm just saying what's on my mind. Like that's,
Listen.
I'm putting things together. I feel like maybe you were really responsible for a lot of this. So.
I think I'm the one that kind of helped us find that there was something going on. But anyway, that was all in the closet.
Did we find it?
I
Was it
feel
the
like
same?
you guys did look for it last time and you didn't see it there.
Okay, I couldn't remember. That was the thing. Well, I mean, festival grounds, and I guess the swamp, if we have time. It's gonna be dark soon, man.
You're gonna be fine.
noon.
Gil. Come on.
It's noon, I know. I just woke up. Oh wait, no, I didn't. I had to go to work today. That sucks, right?
All right, let's go out the back door, I guess. Go to this circle.
We should hurry. She's
Yeah.
been kidnapped. They might turn
Oh.
her into
Oh yeah,
A
we should
frog.
probably hurry.
Yeah, we probably should. Yeah, right.
We rush out.
Good point. Why didn't you say something before?
Good idea. All right, so you guys rush out of the back of the cupcakery and start to make your way across town to the festival grounds where the second breakfast festival will be held. And that's actually a perfect place to take a break. So before we move forward, don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube if you're watching there. If you're watching on Twitch, be sure to subscribe to receive ad-free viewing, custom emotes, instant access to our VODs before they hit other channels, and so much more. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this short break. Live? Oh,
Yeah.
hey.
Looks like it.
Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back to Sweet Sweet secrets. Sorry. All right.
Sweet,
so
sweet, sweet.
a little bit of a tongue twister.
Love that.
This is Sweet Secrets. Tales of Terramir, Sweet Secrets. Okay. So last we left off, the party was in the basement. They had just finished taking out some monsters, and then they found some more monsters in the back of the basement, inside cages. Luckily, the cages seemed pretty intact, although there was a flying snake gnawing at one of them. Gil and Apple found some documents on the other side of the basement where there was a table with beakers and a bunch of strange objects. They were able to find a map with some points of interest on it, and also a receipt for a carriage or cart that would be leaving out of Damstead on the second breakfast festival. The door to the basement was shut and locked, but they were luckily able to get it open with Gil's, your invisible friend, unseen servant.
Yeah, man.
Same.
Invisible
Unseen
friend.
servant.
Use my mind.
Never seen that spell used, and it was perfect for that scenario.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
thank you, dude. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
There you go. And now the party has made their way about 20 minutes from the cupcakery across town into the festival grounds where the second breakfast festival will be held. Let me move you guys there.
On the way, while we're walking there, out of the blue, I say, okay, if anybody asks, that kid was dead when we went down there. Or he was already dead when we went down there. We had nothing to do with that. We found him like that, okay? Trust me. You don't want to answer any questions like that.
Oh my goodness. Go ahead and drag yourselves on to the bottom middle.
Also, how long is it until the second breakfast festival?
It is about 2 days. 2 days?
2 days.
Yeah, 2 days.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go. Okay. So you guys all make your way through the town center, passing by old buildings, shops, and market stalls, and eventually you pass by the last bit of buildings and stone cobbled roads turn into a dirt one. Trees line each side of the road as you quickly start to come upon an opening at the end of the dirt road. In front of you all is a large open field covered in soft, flowy grass and surrounded by trees on all but one side. The side furthest from you is a tall hill cliff about 30 feet above the field. On top of the hill, you could see a large manor, 4 grand columns standing in the front. It's decorated in ornate, intricate carvings, details you can't quite make out given how far you are from it. But anyone who grew up in Damstead knows that this is the Brickbade Manor. Looking back at the field, there's a wooden stage set up on the far left, open space in the middle, tables and long benches to the right, and dozens of stalls that seem to still be setting up that dot the perimeter. And that's it. What do you guys do?
Think we can find a turkey leg around here?
Is it like active? Is it
Just
actively
eat.
going, or is it just? Are they
They're
setting up?
Setting up.
Setting up.
Setting up. Yeah. Okay. We should maybe grab some food if on the way if we can. But yeah, it looks like they're setting up.
No, I mean we grabbed food on the way. I was just making a Renaissance fair.
Oh,
joke.
okay.
Should we ask if anyone has seen Luby?
You see a young girl getting dragged through?
Yeah. Have you seen anyone being dragged through here? Yeah. Yeah, let's ask around.
Yeah,
I mean,
we,
somewhere to start.
Investigate.
Yeah. Who do you you're gonna go talk to people?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's go talk to this close one. What it looks like an old little gnome or hobbit over here, next to the wheels of cheese.
This guy here.
Yeah.
I believe hobbit is a copyrighted term. I'm just kidding.
Oops.
I don't know.
Yeah, you see a
Okay.
gnome man in kind of looks like a fisherman. He has like
We'll
overalls.
surround
on. He's but
him. Surround him.
Children, get out of here! What are you doing? I'm busy. I'm busy at work. Are you here to help?
Sorry, sir. Did you just see anyone being dragged through here by any chance?
It's like taking boxes off the cart. What are you talking? Dragged through here?
Anything weird? Anything strange?
The only thing strange I've seen is that the person next door is selling bread for 3 coppers more.
No.
He starts putting boxes.
Outlandish.
That's the only strange thing I've seen. What are you all doing here?
Into it.
I was looking for the bread guy, but now I'm not even sure. That's
Exactly. You shouldn't be buying from him.
I won't have it. I won't stand for it. Not for second breakfast. No.
Good.
He's like, okay, yeah, I didn't expect you to agree with me so hard.
It's like, yeah. Okay. I guess we go to the next person.
Sure.
So nobody dragged through. All right.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll look around and see if I find her tracks still. Do I see any tracks, similar tracks moving through here?
Like 2 heel marks dragging across.
Yeah.
Roll survival again.
Okay.
2 sets of footprints and then like
15.
drag more.
With 15, I mean, you see a bunch of footprints in this area because there's been so many people coming in and out, and it's been kind of like a wet morning with the fog. But nothing looks similar to what you saw at the cupcakery.
I don't see the tracks. She might have been dragged to that place in the swamp. It's my gut feeling. But I also, there's so much activity here, I can't discern where the tracks are.
Is there a cart anywhere? Like a carriage?
Oh, like a
Wasn't it
carriage?
wasn't it supposed to leave from here according to the manifest?
That would be on the day. It said on the day of the second breakfast festival. But you don't see any like big. There are carriages, but they look to mostly be holding like boxes and cheeses and products.
We're early.
If I had to guess, something's going down on the day of second breakfast. I mean, whoa, I don't know what that means. He had a sort of a moment of clarity, and then he's like, whatever that means, man.
Yeah, maybe we're too early. Maybe we should head to the swamp. I don't know. It doesn't seem like anything's happening here.
Well, maybe there's something here, and I tried to take one of the wheels of cheese while the guy's not looking.
Roll stealth.
Sleight of hand? Can I do a sleight of hand?
Oh, sleight of hand. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, gotcha. That's a 9.
Yeah. He immediately
Oh no, I was putting it. I didn't know I was helping you. I just felt bad.
Of course you were. He kind of like
stoned.
Slaps your hand and pushes you out. Get out, children.
He slaps that on my hand. That's my move. Hey.
Serves you right.
I trusted you.
I get out of here. Let's leave. Overpriced.
All right, yeah, let's go. It was worth checking this out, but I think we're a little early. I think the action might be at the swamp.
Yeah. Buckle up, Gil. We're headed for a long walk.
Flug, will you carry me on your shoulders, dude? My legs hurt. It's like my kid. You gotta leave walk for 2 minutes and now I have to take care.
Not only is he a child, he's also a halfling.
He's so strong though. He's got so much more strength in him.
Lifts you up. Oh, you know, maybe is there any forms of transportation we could make it quicker over there? Is there like a horse cart?
Or a horse?
Or at least a cart we can throw Gil into.
This one horse is named
Wheel him
Trey.
around.
You want to rent or buy something or?
Yeah.
We can walk. We can walk. I'm fine, you guys. You don't have to do it on me. Klug's gonna carry me.
I will say, Jack, you know that since it's the swamps, it might be difficult to get the carts out of the water.
Yeah, I don't think a cart would actually work. It's gonna get kind of muddy.
Weren't you talking about how well you could lead us through the swamp before? Like, would that be easier if we just followed you? Like, you make a trail through the swamp and we follow in your wake?
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, I'll totally make a path through. I can clear stuff with my spear as well. Yeah, let's just get going. We're burning daylight. Let's go.
Okay, so you guys decide to head out.
Yeah, let's scream.
All right.
Do you need to rest, Apple? You look a little... You got blood coming out of your ears.
Oh yeah, do we need to do like a short rest? I'm okay, but...
I'm okay.
Well,
we're okay.
I could use a rest, guys.
Oh, okay. Well, why don't we get some food and some juice and recharge our batteries, and I'll play us a little song.
Wait a second. You know what? I think we should head out. I mean, if she's been kidnapped, we don't have time for this. Let's go. I'll be all right.
Okay.
Damn.
Wow.
He's like,
Go Apple. Right.
There is someone kidnapped, possibly. We should probably hurry.
yeah, no, that's cool. You're right. She's cool. Klug and I get he carries me piggyback style.
Wait, how? Isn't he like? He's like half your height.
Yeah, well, my legs are sticking straight out.
Go rickshaw.
Yeah. We make it work. He's cool.
That's great.
Klug is being super cool this session. I don't know why.
Just agreeing to everything.
Amazing. All right.
Sorry, Charlie.
Okay, so you guys make your way out of the festival grounds. So the sun is high in the sky as you all start to make your way south, past the busy town, past the Adventurers Guild, eventually reaching the town's gate. The walls all around the town are tall, about 15 feet. They're old, but have kept the town safe from monsters in the past, although there really hasn't been a report of monster threats recently. Guards stand at the gate watching people in their carts as they go in and out of town. They're stopping some people here and there to question and to see identification, but others they seem to let pass through without hassle. Do you guys walk through?
I say, just pretend like you belong. Just act casually.
Listening to that, just try my best. Move forward.
I imagine that you do like the exact opposite, and you're like,
just like this obvious minotaur.
Also, I'm still riding Klug.
Oh no. Okay. Everyone, go ahead and roll stealth. Maybe Klug and Gil at disadvantage.
Oh man. No. Gil rolls a 13.
Wow.
And what's his name? Klug
Got a nat one.
Oh no.
Because of my armor.
A 4. Yeah, cool.
17 for Apple.
Hey.
See you
Okay.
guys.
Apple, come back. He's with us.
He's gone.
He's gone. He leaves first.
Uh-oh.
I love
I'll come back for you.
He's not. No, he's not.
Apple heads off ahead of the team. He's made his way through with no problem. But for everyone else, with Gil riding on Klug's back and Jack the Minotaur just kind of trying to get by, you guys start to walk through the gate. But some of you maybe, you guys look a little bit out of place. The guard walks kind of in front of you guys and says, "Stop there, kids. Whatever a bunch of children doing leaving the town. your parents know where you are?
My parents are dead.
Oh.
Why would he say that? I say that to why would you say that? I'm just like really talking. Crying
Just looking,
on the back of his
over to
tablet.
Gil to see his
Like, why would he
motivations
say
here.
that?
Oh god. Oh.
on the eve of the second breakfast festival too.
Roll a maybe deception.
Yeah.
Right, I will. 14. Come on.
14. Okay. He hears you say he's taken aback. He's you look a little bit older, but
hurts.
you're right. You're right. I'm sorry.
Still hurts.
I mean, the other ones look like children, but you were. You know what?
I'm taking care of them. Okay, we're gonna play.
But you're riding the younger ones. Whatever.
It's a game.
Just go ahead. He pulls out a piece of parchment. Give me your names. I expect to see you all back here by sundown, or I'll be contacting your guardians. They're guardians. If you, He he's like a little bit. just give me your names.
I just put like a hoof print onto the sheet.
All right. Well, I guess I don't know many minotaurs. What about you?
Klug. Klug. He sounds like a caveman for some reason. I don't know.
All right. CLOOG.
No, it's with the umlaut.
Oh,
2 dots over the O.
He tries, and then the tall one.
Do the cheer. Gil Gold.
Gil Gold. All right. Like I said, I expect to see you all back here by sundown. You are all young, so go on.
Is there some sort of
have fun?
What's the right word?
Gate code to get back in?
No.
Oh wait, curfew?
Curfew, yeah. Is there a curfew?
Nothing
Place?
that you guys need to worry about. We're just trying to make sure that everyone gets back safe. There's been some rumors about things in the swamps lately, so we're just playing it safe.
It's probably my dead parents. And I start, I click Klug like he's ours and have him go forward.
The guard's
well,
just
What?
just get out of here.
It's just I was just trying to be confusing for him, so just going forward.
Yeah. All right, yeah, go have fun. Go have fun.
Yeah,
you guys get through.
Hey guys, I was just about to rescue you.
Sure you were, bud.
All right, so
Got
you guys.
a vial of steaming fluid, liquid.
It's kind of a Molotov cocktail. You mean? Put that out. It's we use our words, right? Apple is a man of action. That's what I've learned about him.
Very true. Very true. So you guys have made it out. You start to make your way down the wide dirt road that slowly goes deeper into the sleeping marshlands and eventually to Fairwater. But once you're out of sight of the guards, you start to cut across some of the large farmlands in the southwest. You pass by some wheat and cornfields. Human and halfling farmers are plowing the dirt, and others lead sheep into a pen. Eventually, the land becomes more rough and wild as you reach the edges of the swamp forest past the farms. The ground is a bit softer here, and standing at the edge, you can see pools of water dot the horizon under the canopy of cypress and mangrove trees. How do you all start to make your way through the swamp forest?
Behind Jack.
Yeah, I'll just start
On top of
this is
Klug.
the fun part, and start wading in and trying to navigate our way to the spot on the map.
Okay. Yeah. Let me see. You guys start to kind of make your way through the swamps. Every step's kind of like a mystery, as sometimes your foot lands on solid dry land, and other times it kind of sinks into the soft mud. And while you're trying to make your way around some of the water, sometimes there's no choice but to go straight through. You guys kind of like hold your gear above your head as some of the water starts to get up to hip level. But almost as quickly as it got deep, the land starts to even out again. And then it kind of repeats, water, land, water, land. Jack, since you're leading everyone, can you roll a survival check?
Yes. And just so you know, because of the swamp, while we're traveling, the difficult terrain doesn't slow us down. We can keep our pace through the swamp at a fast pace or whatever pace we want to do. Let me see. You're traveling.
Then I'm 100% still on Clue.
Yeah.
If that's the case, then yes.
And even if we're engaged in other activity, we remain alert to danger. So survival. I clicked it. Sure. Try it again. What the heck? There we go. There's lagging a bit. Oh, wow. 2 nice ones back to back, but first one, 25.
Wow, yes, yeah. You, as a natural explorer, especially in the swamplands, you guys follow Jack and you're quickly and easily going through these swamp waters. It's almost like it's nothing to you. With your combined knowledge, including those of you who may have like also grown up in Dampstead and are used to the waters, along with Jack's knowledge of nature, everyone is able to pretty much get on the same page and be vigilant about some of the roots that might have tripped you or mud that could have stopped you along the way. And with the map kind of as your compass, you're pretty sure that you're going on the right track. All right. So you guys are making your way through there. Let me bring you to the swamp. Okay, can you guys drag yourselves onto the far middle right of the map? Oh, back here.
Right middle?
Yeah, right middle.
Gotcha.
So you're still kind of on land. So after about like 5 hours trucking through the thick marshes, you come to a large body of water, bigger than you've seen yet. Plenty of cypress trees line the edges, the bottom of their trunks encompassed by water, with vines and moss hanging from the branches. And you all quickly gather that walking around would be time-consuming and probably take you far off track. The water seems to be about maybe 2 feet deep pretty consistently across. And as you look around, it seems the quickest route is the one ahead, mostly clear of trees and about 70 feet across the dry land on the other side.
Why are you stopping? Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's also been 5 hours, so might be a good time for a break. It's kind of up to you guys. What do you do?
Oh, do you guys want to do a short rest? You mean a short rest break, right?
Or whatever you guys wanted to do. Yeah.
I mean, I just took a break. I just took like 3 breaks on the way over here, so we can do whatever you guys want to do. Did we? I don't know if walking doesn't count as non-strenuous activity, right? So we can't like necessarily short rest while we're traveling. That's not a thing, right? We would have to short rest here, right?
Right. I think you have to be not moving. It's a short rest.
Okay.
You do have to sort of not have and be doing any strenuous activity.
Like Klug, like carrying some lanky 19-year-old or 17-year-old or whatever, however old I am.
Well, I mean, I guess roleplay wise, yeah, we can take a breather here. Find a log or lump of dry grass if you can. Catch your breath. Kind of take out my water skin and take a big drag of the water. And how's everyone doing?
I take out a Danish or whatever, another pastry I got from the donut shop. I start eating. I'm good.
Yeah, I should take a rest. I'm still not feeling well. I don't want to die on the way there. That won't be helpful.
You guys want a break?
Well, Apple.
Do like
let's take
a short rest?
Let's take a short rest.
Okay. If we're gonna take a short rest too, and like roll hit dice, then I can also play a song so that you gain an extra d6 of hit points during your short rest.
Wow.
Song of Rest. There you go.
What kind of song does Gil sing?
He sings a lullaby.
Aww.
Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Like he's trying to put him to sleep.
Awesome.
All right.
Everybody.
I don't need to do any hit dice, but I'll go ahead and roll for short rest or mark it.
Oh, actually, I don't know if Klug needs. No, he's good. I'll do his thing. Get him full health since he's been carrying me this entire time. Shorts.
8, nice. Yeah, you guys are
So
kind
an
of
extra
taking.
D6, right?
Correct.
I get an extra
D6.
D6.
Yeah.
Correct.
Nice.
14 gets me. All right, I'm full health.
Awesome.
Hey.
No, that's me. That's 8 plus 6. You get the 6. I get the 14.
I had
14's
8 plus 6, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, 14. Yeah, no, that's the math. Sorry, I just saw the 14.
Neat. So you guys are taking this break on this edge of the maybe a larger portion of the swamp than you're used to. Gil's singing his lullaby, and you guys are starting to feel a little better after about an hour or so.
I don't suppose you can tell us if Jack was able to tell if there were any tracks leading out here from where we were going. Like, did we see any sort of signs of someone else ahead of us?
Mm-hmm. Maybe
he might be the best person to know that.
if Jack, if you were looking for it, you can roll another survival.
Oh yeah, I mean, I would keep my eyes out for it, as well as trying to, navigate ourselves. I'll go ahead and roll again. 17.
17. Okay. With 17, you didn't really see much out here. I mean, with the water and the mud, and the rains, there's nothing you could discern.
Maybe there was something else out here. Maybe didn't take her out here, but there's probably something else. Is this the spot on the map, or is it beyond where this landmark is, or this area is?
This is still a little further out from that spot on the map.
Oh.
Okay.
You guys still have maybe like an hour to go. Like Jack would know that.
We're almost there.
Gotta walk back. Like, not Gattaca. We don't save anything for the way back,
We don't have any teleportation circle scrolls, do we?
Fast travel button somewhere.
No
Uber. No Uber.
Come on, Gil. I love it out here. I prefer it out here versus.
That's great.
Don't you like to get a little mud on you a little bit?
No.
No. Okay. Well.
Oh wait, are those mushrooms? I'll be right back. So Cliff goes up and he's like, "So how are we gonna get across? How are we gonna get across this water, guys? Because I know he's gonna make me carry him across."
This would look pretty deep. There's something we have to definitely cross. That looks.
You said 2
more
feet.
treacherous.
Yeah, 2 feet. So it's fairly shallow.
Okay. Oh,
Oh
okay.
God, Apple, aren't
So
you 2 feet?
up
Well,
to
yeah,
the
they're pretty
halfling's
short.
chest. Yeah,
Oh, chest.
it's up to my chest. Yeah.
Alright. Klug throws this like a rock into in the middle of the pool.
Do not disturb the water.
about to walk across it. Really? Really?
Just pulling an Aragorn.
Gil comes back and is like, I don't know if these mushrooms are safe to eat, but I got a couple.
He's got them like all over his mouth. He's got crumbs over his mouth. I don't know if they're safe to eat. He looks sick. Can I just do a general surveillance of the water ahead, see if there's actually notice any dangerous activity, like any dangerous creatures that might be lurking in the water or something like that?
Yeah, you can roll. That be perception or investigation?
Perception.
Yeah.
Ooh, 23.
Jeez. Okay.
Rolling well tonight.
Ooh.
Hot
Yeah.
night.
This is like your land. You love the swamps. You're used to the swamps. It's where you come from.
Yeah.
So you do catch. There's a couple of things. Let me make sure I get them all. You do catch the smell as you guys have gotten closer. This water in particular kind of smells of rotten eggs. And you happen, as you're looking across the water, you happen to look in a certain direction at the right time, and you see a large bubble rise to the surface and then pop. After seeing that, as you're looking across the water, you do see some other bubbles kind of here and there in various locations across the water rise to the surface and pop. I will also say, as you're looking across, since you rolled so well, you could see on dry land on the other side of the water, maybe like 90 feet out or so, a short outline of something. You squint and you try to focus on it a bit more. You see that it's an old campfire.
Friends, it looks like there's some activity in the water ahead. And not only that, on the other side, looks like an old campfire, a used campfire on the other side. Perhaps someone's camp.
Did you call us friends? I thought we were coworkers.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that.
I'm just being a dick.
Slipped. I thought we were friends, but yeah, no.
I'm just.
Oh.
Well, is that it? Just the campfire?
And I think there's maybe something large. Not sure what, but there's something lurking in that water over there. So everyone just watch your step.
Maybe we could walk around it.
No, that'll take forever.
No, I mean, like just try to avoid the the bubbles.
The north or south, avoid the bubbles.
Do you want me to send my invisible dude out there? He can get out probably a little bit halfway. Or do you just
that idea?
Go around it. It traipse into this.
It takes so long.
Is that still active?
Might happen to Luby.
No, I can do it. I have to get in the right mindset again.
Oh, right.
Just ate all these mushrooms though, so it might not take me that long.
Yeah, I guess it wouldn't hurt. Maybe you could disturb the water out there and see if anything pops up.
Do what now?
You could send the servant out there and maybe cause some disruption in the water and see if anything reacts.
Okay. All right. And he goes into the whole ritual of casting Unseen Servant again. And you guys see in the mud like two footprints. They look like duck footprints. Not kidding. They don't look like duck footprints. Two humanoid footprints standing, and I guess they that's what it would be like, right? An invisible. Oh, it says shapeless. So maybe it doesn't have form, but maybe it does some sort of displacement of the area. And they say, "All right, man, be careful. But if not, I can summon you again later if I don't die." So I step up here and
just an invisible thumbs up.
Right.
I don't know what he's saying. He doesn't talk to me. He doesn't say very much. So I can get him up to about this far and see if he can sort of wade in the water.
Okay. Does he affect the water? You can see it.
So the way it says, it's an invisible, mindless, shapeless, medium force that perform simple tasks. So I would, if you wanted to be more specific, I could say that I have him like disturb the water up to that point, 60 feet.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because he can do all this other stuff, so I can't imagine him not being able to simulate there's some sort of activity in that area, like us walking across.
Right.
I feel kind of bad about this, guys.
Gotcha. So
he'll be fine.
You send out this unseen servant, invisible friend, and you see the water kind of ripple around this
friend.
invisible.
It's a servant, okay?
Oh, okay. My bad. It ripples around this.
It's not
servant.
even a coworker, okay? It's just
Don't call me buddy guy.
Another level.
It makes waves in the water. You see several bubbles rise up here and there. Nothing too crazy, just once in a while. But then once he makes his way to about here, you start to hear suddenly the water start to splash quite a bit, and the bushes start to shake as out of nowhere a 15-foot long constrictor slithers out from the bushes.
Oh my god!
Sound.
I try to get behind Klug.
Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh my
god!
Oh, I don't know if did you put it up to?
There we go. Can you see it now?
Negative.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, I got a terrible roll on that one. Roll 2.
9.
There's my first bad roll tonight.
You guys can see the thing.
I can see the
down, kind of down the bottom towards the bottom.
Oh! So camouflage. I don't know. Gil Gleam gets a 22, while Klug gets a 15. That red that I marked, that's where my unseen servant is, because if it can sense it, then it can be attacked.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. So he's staying there for now.
Yeah, because I'm tactically hiding.
Cool. All right. So yeah, we're all in rounds now. This snake, huge 15-foot snake, kind of comes out of the bushes towards the unseen servant. Let me make sure we're in there correctly. There we go. Okay. Gil, you're first. What do you do?
Oh my god! I see this thing, and I panic, and it says that on each of my turns there's a bonus action. Okay, I run over here, and in the bush, and I hide. I take the hide action.
Oh, wow.
All right.
What is that? A stealth? Can I do a stealth?
Is it a stealth?
I think so, yeah. Right? Is it to hide?
Hide action would be
hide action,
stealth
yeah.
versus perception.
Yeah, so I got a 12. So if he hides, or if he looks for me, then he has to be at a 12, which will be very hard.
Okay. Cool. I'll keep that in mind.
And my bonus action, I say, "Get out of there, dude!" And I have this thing move 15 feet, 5, 10, 15, back away because I don't want to get hurt. You know? And that's Gil.
That's it for Gil. Okay. So you hide, and your unseen servant moves a little bit back towards you guys. The constrictor snake, kind of just seeing you guys, since it came out of the bushes in the water, it's gonna make its way, slither its way 30 feet towards the unseen servant. and it's going to try and bite at the air around there.
Oh no!
For a 24?
You mean a nat 20?
Nat 20.
Yeah, nat 20.
Okay. Let me see if that hits. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
My hands can serve it.
7 plus 5, so 12 piercing.
He has 1 hit point, so.
Oh.
No! Gil breaks his stealth and he's like, no! My servant! Not my friend or co-worker, my servant!
The constrictor kind of chomps down into like what seems to be mid an empty space and finds nothing. It's kind of like, and then it turns to look at the rest of
He
you.
has that look on his face like...
With no arms, you could still tell he's like, what?
Right?
Next up is Klug, and after that, Apple.
Oh, yes. Klug is going to pull out his... Oh, man, he only has 1 more rage. Damn. He's going to pull out his sword, and he's going to start trudging through. So is this difficult terrain?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, and he has a 25, so that's a 12. So I guess 10. He gets about here, and then he has his sword out, and he holds his action to attack if it comes within his range. And also he cuts a cut across his chest. Like, come on!
Come and get me!
Amazing. Okay, that's it for Klug then.
That's it for Klug.
Apple.
That's hardcore, Klug. Apple pulls out his crossbow. Takes a shot at the snake. For a 16.
16. Yeah, that hits it.
For 1 piercing.
For 1 piercing, the arrow kind of just goes slightly into what you think might be its shoulder, and it sticks in. He's like, ah.
I hit it, guys! I hit it.
We'll take the damage.
This hustle is like, all right, kid,
Great.
don't get cocky.
That's it for Apple.
All right.
Reload.
Next up, Jack.
Okay. Going to also move forward, sloshing through the water. I can move slightly farther. I think I can move 5 more feet. Get to about here. And yeah, as I move, I kind of sling my spear down into my back and pull out my longbow and try and aim at the snake. Here we go. Longbow. 13.
Yeah, 13 hits.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool. All right, 7 piercing.
7 piercing. Wow. Okay. Yeah, the bow kind of strikes him like straight in his body in the center, and you kind of see his head go back, and he kind of goes, ah, letting out a bit of a scream from the pain. You hit him pretty good. All right, is that it for you?
Yes, that's it for me.
All right. Next up, Gil.
Oh, you know what? Sorry, one more thing.
No.
I think I can do something with that bonus action. I think I can do... yes, when I hit a creature with an attack roll, I call my mystical bond with nature to mark the target as my favored foe enemy for 1 minute. So it does count as concentration. First time on each of your turns that you deal damage to it, including when you mark it, you can increase it damage of 1d4. I can actually do another d4 by marking it.
Wow.
Yeah. 2 extra damage. I can do this twice a day. That's it. So I have marked it, and I'm concentrating on that.
Okay, neat.
Yeah.
Awesome. So the next attack will be a D4. Any like physical thing that we could see as you mark it with your arrow?
It actually does take the 2 damage right now.
Oh, okay.
So,
Nice.
yeah. But yeah, sort of like as I strike it, and then I seem to like almost harness with my hand, trying to see there's almost like this green energy flash around it, and it is marked.
Awesome.
And that's it for
me. All right. Next up, Gil. You can see the arrows, 2 arrows now sticking out of this constrictor, and it looks like it has. It's in a lot of pain.
Okay. Gil saw him by his invisible servant, invisible friend, if you will, and he's really mad, and he says, your name must be Matt since you have no arms and no legs, and casts vicious mockery. I don't know why that's an insult, but that's he has to roll a wisdom save.
A wisdom save? Okay.
I don't know. That's the only thing I can come up with. Sorry. Oh, you got a 16.
16.
Yeah, he doesn't know why that's supposed to be insulting either, so that doesn't do anything.
Yeah, he's just staring at. He's like in pain. He stares at you. He doesn't know what you said. And
He shrugs. Okay, and I was like, go get him, Klug. That's it. That's all I got.
Awesome.
He's like, no, you're crying.
Next up is the snake. He slithers forward in the water. 10, 15, 20, making his way up to Jack.
Oh. Dang it.
And he's going to take a bite. Or try to take a bite for 17.
That should hit. Let me double check. Yes, I have 15. Ah!
Oh, you were 15, you said?
Mm-hmm. So that hits me.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, he comes down on you with his like 2 front fangs right into your shoulder for 7 piercing. Just
Got it.
he's
That's
towering.
like I could bite
over
through a
you.
cage, right?
And that is it for the constrictor. Up next is Kluk.
All right. Klug is gonna high step over there. Oh, no way. Okay. So I'm reading over his character. Okay, yeah, no. Klug is gonna run over and he's gonna chomp down. He's gonna 5, 10, so that's about as far as he can go, and he's gonna swipe down with his great sword. For a 21.
Oh yeah, that hits.
For 9 slashing damage.
Klug again. How do you do it, Klug?
He just keeps chopping. He chops him in half, and then he just keeps chopping him and then chopping him and chopping him. It's just.
Jeez, you see the slice in half. Blood.
It's fine.
Is the water is like washing the blood off of him, so he takes the blood and he still puts it on himself.
All right, that's it. The constrictor goes down in pieces into the water and floats to the bottom. You see like some blood kind of starts to permeate in that area of the water. And we're out of rounds.
I feel like I helped.
Gil-
Guys.
Gil high steps over there and he stabs the snake too, holding back the tears, holding back his tears.
That's great. All right, what do you guys do? The snake is dead.
Okay.
I think we should get moving, guys.
Let's keep moving. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Klug carried me.
Start wading through and I should have done it.
Jack,
Let's
you
get to the
okay?
other side. Yeah, I'll be okay. Kind of like do like a slight wrapping onto my shoulder a bit.
Everyone,
rub some
I haven't
mud in
handled
it.
before.
everyone
Yeah.
stop
No.
there. Maybe
No,
go back a couple
no.
feet.
Oh no.
I'm still riding Klug.
You're on Klug's shoulder. That's amazing. Through
No,
the
I'm
water.
piggyback, yeah.
Klug's head
the
is,
sho-
like,
yeah, it's the
here.
shoulder, right, yeah.
Luke's drowning.
You're right.
Like, trying to keep my feet up out of the water.
That's great. That's driving. Yeah, you guys making your way across the water, and again, it's only about 2 feet, so it's not that bad. It's pretty open. You do see a couple more of those bubbles here and there. And as you start to make your way halfway across, it starts to get kind of quiet in the forest as you start to trek through that water. You realize that the crickets and frogs that were once chirping have seemed to stop. And then the water in front of you splashes wildly as a large figure quickly rises up out of the water. A scaly, green, long, large beast glares at the party, its head rising 30 feet in the air. You see a giant constrictor now.
No, Hannah, no!
And winds back, ready to eat you guys.
No.
Oh, you tricked us because we were like, oh, we had the one thing. We're probably fine.
Got him. Yeah.
Like
All right,
the motor.
let's
Oh no.
roll initiative again.
Oh, no.
No.
I may not have that.
22. I don't want to go first.
Do you need to clear us, or okay, we can just roll over, right?
I think you could roll over, yeah.
Oh, it's okay. Klug got a 22. Also, oh, right below you though, Apple. Curse your
What? Point
curse your
one.
net dexterity. Oh, and Gil got a 10.
0.01.
0.01.
Okay, so everyone's in rounds now, as you guys have made your way through this water, and this giant, even gianter constrictor, the one that you just fought was, the one you just fought was 15 foot long. This one is 30 foot long, and he looks just a little bit stronger. He bares his teeth, winds back, and goes in for the attack. And that's where we'll take our second break. We are streaming live on Twitch, which is free for all viewers, but if you'd like to support what we do, to support our channel, you can do so for free with a Prime account. And that's where we're going to take our final break. Don't go anywhere, and we'll be right back to fight a giant constrictor.
Ooh.
Hey, welcome back to Tales of Terramir Sweet Secrets. The party has gone from the cupcakery, where they were in the basement, and had found a map where they had started to follow or found some tracks from possibly Luvuin and other people or other persons, and made their way to the festival grounds, where people were kind of in the process of setting up for the second breakfast festival. They talked to a fisherman there, but didn't really get much information out of him, and after trying to look for some tracks, didn't find any tracks really either, because of all of the mud and all the people that have been through that area. So the party decided to go to the swamps, where the other part of the map had directed them to, or had been circled or X'd on. So they made their way through the swamps very quickly with Jock's help, and eventually, after about 5 hours, took a short rest on the edge of a larger part of the swamp. And Gil had sent out his unseen servant, where they met a constrictor snake. The party took over that really quickly, but then as they started to make their way across the waters, ran into a giant constrictor snake. And that's where we're at now. We're in turn order, and it is, let's see, it is Apple's turn. Let's go, Apple.
All right. Apple hesitates for a second, and then goes, like, sticks his hands out in front of him and, like, turns away. He goes, all right, here we go, and sends out a fireball.
Let's go.
Firebolt.
14.
14. Yeah, that hits.
All right. For two fire damage.
Better than none.
Awesome. Yeah, exactly.
Better than none, better than one.
I think I helped.
Fire kind of it looks large in your case to according to like your smaller body, but as it goes and to this giant 30-foot giant constrictor, it kind of just sears a little portion of its body, and it does hurt.
Hey guys, I crippled him for you. Think.
Is that
for Apple's turn?
I need to do a lot better than that, Apple. But good try.
I wish you put angry eyebrows on the giant.
On the giant snake.
Awesome, yeah. I also like how the end of Sweet Secrets, you're gonna have 4 children in the belly of this thing.
Maybe. Anyways, is that it for you, Apple?
That's it.
All right. Klug, your turn.
Klug.
There, I fixed it.
Takes he takes Gil's legs and he pushes them off. He flips them back into the water, and so Gil goes tossing backwards. I guess he would be prone at this point, but and in the same swift motion, he pulls the sword from his back and he chops, just almost like a reaction, like I don't know, like he's been doing it all of his gladiator life. He will attack. Yeah, so he flips Gil and he chops down with the sword for a nat 1.
Oh no!
Thanks, Gil.
He's distracted from throwing off Gil, and he whiffs the sword. With a nat 1, don't we roll something to see?
Oh yeah, that's right. He drops his sword.
D100.
32. He keeps it.
There we go. So he holds. He whiffs. Is a little distracted by not hitting anything. He almost swings too hard, but holds on to his sword. Anything else?
He's gonna like high step it over across this way. Actually, he's only going to go this far, and that's cool.
All right, that's it for Klug. Okay, it's the giant constrictor's turn. He will turn to Klug, who is closest to him and who he sees just kind of like try and attack him, and he's gonna go down for a bite. For a 19?
That hits.
15.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Piercing.
No big deal.
15 piercing damage. This 30-foot tall constrictor comes down on this, I don't know, how tall is Klug? Like 3 feet?
Sure, we'll go with that.
Almost just kind of like...
I think you cut him in half, yeah.
Bites him on the torso, his head kind of going a little bit inside of the constrictor's mouth. And then, but he doesn't swallow him, he just kind of bites and lets go.
Klug says, "Ow!" What else do you say?
Okay.
And that's
Okay.
it for the giant constrictor. Gil, it's your turn.
Oh, good. Gil uses half of his movement to get up out of the water. It's only 2 feet, but he's still prone, so he gets up, and he sees Klug take the hit, and he's gonna just instinctively pull out his lyre and start strumming some chords, and like, keep going, baby, pa 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 pa, and he's gonna heal Klug for with healing word.
Hey.
For 7. He's gonna give him 7 healing points, and then he's gonna high step. Oh, it's a half of his movement, so it's 15, and then another difficult terrain would be like what, half of that, so he moves back 1.
Okay.
Actually, he moves back 1 this way. And that's... He uses his other bonus action to cast Bardic Inspiration on Klug.
Okay.
It's like, you got this, pony boy. And that's his last Bardic.
Awesome. Gil uses his music to heal. Yeah. That's it for Gil. Next up is Jack.
What's not his last bucket?
Though I am tempted to charge this thing, my inner Minotaur just, trying to come out. I'm also terrified of getting close to that.
Bravely ran away.
I didn't. This is where I should have used it. I'm going to use it again my final time. I'm going to do the favored foe on it. Do the bonus action. Sort of that same flash of green energy on it. And it's now marked. I'm concentrating. Mark that in a second. And it will take an extra 1d4 if I can hit it.
Hey.
Yeah, so I mark it, and then I just still have my longbow out. I just try and fire another shot at it. Okay. Longbow. Oh, with a 10.
Oof. Yeah, for a 10, unfortunately, doesn't make it. The snake is moving back and forth, and just as you try to strike it, it moves just out of the way. Whiffs past it.
Well, it is marked nonetheless. Bonus that. I'm going to. I'll stay where I'm at. That's all I can do. I just go. Play this smart, guys. Might need to get around this thing. That's my turn.
Okay.
Bravely ran away.
Hey, away! Did it!
All right. That's it for Jack. Before Apple's turn, you guys start to hear this weird, small rumbling in the ground.
No!
The water
No!
through your boots
Oh, no.
and the air you can feel starts to get slightly warmer. Thousands of bubbles start to rise to the top of the water. You guys should be seeing some of them now. Vibrating the swamp. And as the bubbles pop, a putrid smell starts to permeate the air. Everyone go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw.
No!
Wow.
Klug rolls an 8.
Oh, nat 20.
17.
Gil is actually going to, or Klug is actually going to use his lucky, his halfling lucky trait to reroll that Constitution save. For a 12, which is better than 8. I hope that's
Better.
good enough, yeah. Gil rolls a 17.
A 17. Okay. All right, so Jack, Apple, and Gil, with your rolls, you try to fight this super strong smell, but you get a strong whiff of the rotten, fermented air, and it almost like starts to reach your brain, and your eyes start to grow heavy as slowly the world around you turns black and you fall asleep.
We didn't make the save? We still didn't
You
make
went
the
the
save?
nat 20?
Jack made the save.
Oh, okay. You said
So
Jack.
everyone, sorry, everyone but Jack.
Okay.
My bad.
Oh, okay.
Still.
But
Okay.
but for Jack, you also smell this. Your eyes start to get tired, but you
Yeah.
shake your head and are able to almost shake the gas from your body. Nothing happens.
Okay.
So everyone but Jack is asleep. And
You bravely ran away.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Swear to God, if you run, I'm gonna kill you. That's what Gil says before he falls asleep. If you run away, I'm gonna kill you.
It falls into the water. Okay.
You push him down.
It is technically Apple's turn, but I don't, and I should have done this research. I don't believe there's a role for if you're in sleep, is there?
I mean, it depends on the ability. If it's like a sleep
long it
spell,
lasts.
sometimes they either.
Gotcha.
Might last a certain number of rounds.
Gotcha.
Or-
Okay. Just
I mean, it's swamp
considering
gas, so.
everything, I'm gonna say that there is no roll for it. So
No.
Apple, you're asleep. Klug is also asleep. So it goes to the giant constrictor snake. Klug is the closest to him. So he sees Klug kind of fall asleep, go into the water. He sees all of you except for Jack do that. He's gonna go to Klug and try and bite him.
Okay.
Dirty.
Oh my god.
That's dirty.
Oh,
Yeah.
20, dirty
So
20.
this is
Dirty 20.
also because he's incapacitated. You also get double damage. It counts as a crit.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That's correct.
Charlie's gonna be pissed.
Roll
I'm sorry, Charlie.
24.
24 piercing damage. I did not know that. All right.
Klug is down. It's all right. Klug is down.
Klug is down,
Wow.
unconscious. But that's it for the giant.
He did it non-lethally, right? I mean, that's
Oh,
like
sorry.
he's gonna digest them slowly over the period of a couple of days.
that's yeah. He's down. Klug is down.
Okay.
He didn't eat him though. He just kind of bit his body, and he's looking at the next one closest to him. Maybe.
Okay.
Gil is sleeping. Next is Jack. Jack, what do? You've seen everyone kind of suddenly fall asleep from this nasty bubbly air.
The snake looked pretty strong still.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do we have a
Okay,
heal spell?
I have one. And I'm going to use it now.
On himself. He runs. You son of a bitch!
No, I'm just able to make it over to Klug.
Oh, you're running over. Oh, is it?
Yeah, I'm running up. It's a cure wounds.
Touch cure wounds.
It's a cure wounds touch, and so I walk up and splash over and just lean down into the water and try and lift him up. And there's like a little bit of light you can see underneath the water surface as I cast cure wounds. Yeah. So,
Amazing.
that's my last spell slot and only heal spell. So here we go.
No whammies.
I'm not seeing it post. Let me try it. Oh, here we go. Level 1.
Wow.
9 healing.
So he's alive, but he's still asleep.
Yeah.
He floats back to the top of the water.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess he's still asleep. I guess that I don't know if that broke the spell, but yeah, at least he's not dying yet. And that's my action. I can't do anything else. We're level 2. I don't really have anything else for my bonus. Still concentrating on marking the snake, and that's as far as I can move because it's difficult terrain. So that's it for me.
Your ranger abilities don't give you. It
Through
doesn't
the
cancel
swamp. No, so I think it's
that's
it's just for travel.
that out. Traveling. Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's worth a shot. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good idea. Good idea.
No, I thought about that earlier. Yeah, that's
I
it.
guess you'll just die. I guess we'll all just die.
All right. Yeah, that's it for Jack. Top of the rounds again. Again, you feel another small rumble in the ground, and all of these bubbles start to rise, vibrating the swamp again, and you smell that hatred smell. Go ahead and roll another Constitution saving throw.
Looks like Chad did award me a character inspiration.
Ooh, okay.
Thank you to clients who probably need that. Okay. Another
double
Constitution.
that ones.
Yeah, right. It's happened before. Everyone's doing the con save.
I think we're already asleep,
They're all
right?
already asleep.
Yeah, just
Just
Jack.
me, right? Because I'm.
Or is
okay,
this for
gotcha.
death? Is this like, are you gonna kill us? Should this be for death?
You're dead.
Damn it.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, not bad.
Right.
It's not
Well, I will use the inspiration for the 16.
Okay.
Thank you, chat.
Wow. Yeah, with the inspiration as well. So Jack, as you struggle to keep your eyelids open, the gas from the swamp bubbles start to go stronger than ever, permeating the air, and your body starts to betray you as you fall. You see, and you fall into the water, and your eyes start to close. But before you lose all of your sight, you see the outline of a humanoid figure draw out the sword and start to attack the giant constrictor. Their battle cry is the last thing you hear before your mind drifts off into sleep. And you guys
Tried. Oh.
that's kind of the last thing you've seen, and last thing everyone kind of remembers. All right.
Blue wins some sort of badass warrior. She transforms something.
That'd be amazing. I'm gonna move us to a new map, but don't place yourself just yet.
Don't worry.
Okay, let me make sure there's music playing. All right. Okay, you guys are all down. Time seems to stand still as you are all in a deep slumber. For some of you, the fight with the constrictor plays over and over in your minds as you dream. The fangs of the constrictor ripping into your arm almost feel painful. For others, beautiful multicolored bubbles float around in your vision, but then pop and release toxic green sludge that covers your surroundings, and you can almost once again smell that putrid gas. But then the smell turns into something lighter. Hay, wood, a forest musk, and something like a vegetable soup. Everyone roll a perception check.
Gil rolls a nat 1. And Klug rolls a 15.
You get to roll again because of the lucky, or can you only use that?
No, it just says Gil twice because I'm playing both. So I rolled a nat 1 and Klug rolled a 15.
Sorry, what was the check again?
Perception.
Perception.
Okay.
Yeah, the halfling lucky is only once per day, I think. I would look that up though.
Okay.
I think so, yeah.
15 for Apple.
15.
I hit mine. It's not popping up. There it goes. First one was 8.
8. Okay. So Gil and Apple got a 15.
No, Klug and Apple.
Klug and Apple. So I need to figure out who is higher. So would we re-roll this? Maybe?
Is it
Yeah,
one on
tiebreaker?
Is it 1v1?
Yeah, tiebreaker.
What
Yeah.
do you roll is? Just re-roll it. Got a 14.
12.
Okay, so Klug is
Yes.
a 14. So I guess it's
So
Klug.
gets that.
Okay. Let's see. Everyone then go ahead and it's gonna be like a very specific location. So right around where you see this ping, drop your characters.
Ping again?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
We're looking down to the bottom, or
Bottom left-ish.
I don't see your ping, but I'll go bottom left.
Okay, I'll move. Should I be able to move you guys? I'll move you guys as you come in.
Oh, I see. Okay. Can I still be riding his shoulders? I'm just kidding.
There you go.
oh,
Okay,
there we go.
and then one more. Gil? Maybe I'm missing him.
No, I'm at the top there, above Apple.
Oh, I see. Okay, I'm gonna put you here. Okay. Klug, since he rolled the highest, you blink your eyes and you realize you're alive. You look up and see a straw thatched roof and a chimney that leads down to the center of the room, attached to a round clay fireplace. The fireplace has an opening on one side, and a tall pot sits on a grate over the active fire. A large pile of wood sits near the entrance, a simple wood door, and 5 other hay cots line the edges of the circular hut, and your friends lie on them. And on another cot, a small creature sits on the edge of the cot, swinging its leg, looking at a book. In the center, tending to the tall pot, is a sitting figure in a cloak. Let me reveal them now. Here we go.
You're describing this to Klug, right? And everybody else is asleep.
Yeah, technically, this is what Klug sees. The tall. Okay.
I don't know what the state of his constitution is, but he tries to roll out of bed trying to find his sword. Trying to stand up.
Okay. Yeah, the person in the center says, Well, looks like you've enjoyed your beauty rest. She kind of stands up from her stool, her back hunched over, and she brings her cloak down. Your eyes adjust to the lighting a bit better, and you can see standing before you is something you've never seen before. An old halfling grandmother with long gray hair and a high loose bun, but she has strange, large, wide eyes. Her arms are a dark green color, her hands webbed. She has trousers over her frog legs, and her knees are bent more than a human's, and her feet are long, and her toes webbed. Don't be afraid now, I'm friendly.
Does he have his sword nearby, or not? Or is he still woozy from being mostly dead?
He's probably a little woozy, and his sword is next to the bed.
Okay, he's still grabbing his sword. He has his hand on his tail. He's like, where are we?
Ah, yes. You must have many questions. Rudy, get our new friend here a bowl of soup. And you see that other figure that was sitting on the bed. Yes, Granny.
Look at this guy.
And it moves over, grabs a bowl of soup. Almost looks like a child wearing a really large brimmed hat, but once he gets closer to the fireplace, you see that it's a little boy, but he's not wearing a hat. He has on what looks like a large, oversized red mushroom cap with white dots on it.
It's part of his head?
You're not quite sure, but it's on his head. Yeah. He gets the bowl of soup. Here you go, sir? He kind of stares at you, handing the soup over.
Grabs it with one hand and he downs it, kind of gives it back to him. He says, "Oh God, that was hot." he still standing, waiting for answers.
Yes, well, if you're feeling better already, everyone else must feel better now as well. After all, swamp bubbles are dangerous, but not lethal, thankfully.
He's trying to shake the apple too. Yeah.
Help wake up our friends. Wake up apple. Justin, you're muted.
Get up, dude. I mean, get up, guy.
Bubbles, huh? What? Where are we?
When you're describing dreaming about getting bit by the snake, I imagine that was like Klug's dream, and then you were describing the multicolored bubbles. So I imagine that was Gil's dream. Like very psychedelic or whatever.
Well, yeah. People who didn't get bit are dreaming about bubbles, right?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. It's very safe. It's a very safe dream.
Where the heck are we?
We're in a soup hut of some sort.
Soup hut?
I'm still trying to get into the Klug character. I can't get into a space. Yeah, you know. Charlie, get better.
I think it's a soup hut. Who are these? Who are these people? Did they kidnap us?
They didn't say, and no, and maybe I don't know, but they gave me free soup.
This little boy has gone to Jack and Gil, kind of like shaking them. Hey, wake up!
Whoa, little dude. Puts his hand on his head.
Where are we?
Thank you.
Whoa, is everyone okay?
I'm sure everyone is just fine. I have some soup over here.
Gil,
I love some
soup.
Yeah, slowly get out of bed. Make sure check for the. I'm not too injured. Walk over and get some soup.
I start eating it before anybody else.
Apple looks
we
at
just
the
like
ladies.
Oh, we just like trust. I wait to see actually if anything happens to you. Yeah.
Apple looks at the lady's frog legs. He's like, "Ma'am, you didn't get those from eating the soup, did you?"
Gil's like, like a mouthful of soup.
Oh no! That's not what this is. That's not from the soup. I promise you.
Oh, well, if you promise.
His mushroom pit, though. That's part of this.
Yeah. Don't eat the kid's hat.
Are you the one that made us fall asleep? The smell. I still remember the smell.
Oh no, those were the swamp bubbles. Like I said, they're dangerous, but not lethal. You just fell asleep. It puts you to sleep for quite a bit, and unfortunately, it's in the water.
How did you find us? And how did that snake not eat us, man?
Ah, yes. I've been looking for that giant constrictor for years now. Thankfully, I go and check around that area once in a while. You might have seen my campfire there. He's tried to eat the two of us on multiple occasions, but I was able to get my revenge. And now, she kind of holds up her bowl of soup. We eat him. She starts eating it.
Gil goes,
Great. Do you have any bread?
Oh yes, over here on the table, and she kind of like picks some up and hands it out to you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks
I'll have that.
for helping us. What? Are we still nearby where we were?
Not too far. Everywhere. The swamp is always here, and it's always there. But about maybe an hour or so.
Well, we were kind of in a rush. We're trying to save a friend of ours. Got kidnapped. We're tracking them down, trying to get to this part on this map. We were trying to get to.
The map.
Would you happen to know a Luluwin or?
Luvawin.
Luvawin.
I smack him.
Yeah, so.
Luvawin. Rudy, does that name ring a bell? No, Granny. We don't meet many people. In fact, we haven't seen anyone out in these parts of the swamps in probably over 80 years now.
80. Wow. And
spit up some.
Well, what are we're just making a mess of this fucking. And what are your names? You and the little guy over here.
Ah, yes. I am Paulina Dewfoot, and this is Rudy, my grandson.
Paulina and Rudy. Mm-hmm. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. It's we haven't had visitors in a while, so it's nice to see somebody, and I'm glad I found you all in time. What are children doing out in this part of the swamps?
Well, it's like Jack said. That's the Minotaur here.
Jack.
We're looking for our friend, but we're mostly following this map. Do you guys have the map? And like patting myself down and pull out my smoke pouch. I'm like, oh no, it's all wet. And,
squeezing the map like a rag.
Like, show her the map. I'm laying my smoke stuff by the fire.
Oh yes,
It's all wet.
She takes the map from you guys and kind of shakes out the wet a bit, and she's like, yes, looks like a map of Darmstead and the surrounding swamps. I don't know why, though.
This
wow.
part, I point at the swamp part. Where's this?
Oh, this X here. That's me, isn't it? Rudy, come look at this. Kind of saunters over. Ah, yes, Granny. Isn't that us? And he's like, that sure is, Granny. Yes, that's how do you know where we live?
Clue puts his hand on his sword.
Oh, well, we don't mean any harm, but it is strange that you know where we live. How did you get this map?
Well, we found this map under unusual circumstances. You don't have any connection to anyone in Darmstead, do you? Or, more accurately, can you tell us the story about how you're melded with other creatures? Because we've seen quite a bit of that in the last day or two, man. Woman.
I am a woman. I am a woman.
Woman, sorry.
Yes, that's
woman.
I figured that question might come up. Let me just sit down. It's quite a long story. Well, you see, yes, my legs, my eyes, and Rudy's head. We unfortunately haven't been to Darmstead in a long time, and don't plan to go back anytime soon because the people there are not quite friendly to us anymore. You see, like I said, it's a long story, so you might want to sit down. It was all so long ago.
Cuts to like an animated story montage.
Everyone, the Ewoks sitting around. Yeah. I pass around to Joy.
There's like text like 100 years ago.
Yeah. The fire sparks come up.
Yes. We've both been alive for so long now. Unnaturally long. The greed of a dwarf did this to us. And ever since we've been hiding here, deep within the swamps. About, I don't know, 100, 150 years ago, it's hard to keep track. The small town of Darmstead suddenly became overwhelmed with monsters, and the people started to disappear. At first, it started slowly. A few monsters here and there. The Adventurers Guild took care of the problem, as it would appear, but then, one day, as I worked for the Lord of Darmstead at the time, I overheard his plans. He had gotten to it tough with the locals about taxes and was angry that certain races did not understand his dwarven way of thinking. He struck a deal with the local dwarven-run adventuring guild, which happened to be low on quests and members. The guild would secretly get rid of members of the town, and through that acquire monsters, somehow that needed eradicating. And the Lord would pay adventurers with the kingdom's money to pay for the eradications. It's a word I remember that they called it at the time. Culling. They called it culling. By the time I returned home that day, my grandson and I had both transformed. So did his mother and his father, but well, they were not themselves, not like us. Rudy and I were able to escape. We trenched through the swamps, and curious adventurers on our tail every now and then, but we were able to get away from them. Our changes, she kind of looks down at her frog legs, have made us much, much stronger. We were able to survive much more easily than we would have been able to before. And my biggest regret is not telling everyone else. If I could go back, well, maybe things would be different. But that's what happened, and how Rudy and I came to be here.
What changed you? I'm sorry?
I'm not quite sure. Nothing in my schedule had changed. I don't remember. All I know is that we changed and other people in the town had too.
Some more than others.
Right. Not everyone changed all the way. Rudy and I were very lucky. There were some like us. There is one that lives with us right now. He's outside tending to the animals, but his mind is not the same as ours. It's more simple.
How long has he been staying with you?
We've been here maybe 150 years now, and
Jesus Christ.
we saw him in the swamps maybe 80, 90 years ago. It's hard to remember.
All right. Insight check on her whole
Vibe.
thing.
Vibe,
Vibe
yeah.
check.
Yeah. No, I'm not even her vibe.
Go
I just
for it.
want, are you full of shit or what's happening? Oh, that's a nat one. I am high as balls and full of soup.
This is like such a compelling story too. You're pretty
Wow.
excited. This is turning into it.
That's amazing.
It's quite the shame. But hopefully, I haven't heard of anything happening in Dapstead since then, but I haven't been there. So.
Well, we recently just had some people, children actually, transforming into various creatures, rats, kobolds. He even killed a couple of them, and I point at Klug.
Oh no.
Yeah, and we totally went into a basement of the cupcake shop that we worked on, and we found some dead kids in there. It was weird, like that were already transformed. They were already there though. But it's weird that would just be happening now. And you don't have any connection to, say, the lady of Dampstead, the lady, I forgot her name.
Is it really?
The family. That was the family name.
Brickbraid.
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 Brick.
Do you know the Brickbraids?
I knew of the Lord Brickbraid at the time I was there, but I don't know of any lady. Must be a grandchild or something along those lines.
Do we know? I've only been in Dampstead for a minute, so I don't know if does anybody else know the history of Dampstead?
You guys can roll a history check. Maybe like Apple in particular grew up there, right?
Yeah,
I guess Klug didn't.
I'm pretty new to.
Even at disadvantage, I would have like a 13 of history.
I can try because I live in the area, just not in the town.
I'll roll a 25.
Wow.
That's like,
Actually, I have the brochure right here.
Oh, actually. So, what was the question about the Brickbraids? You know that they
history of Dampstead.
Yeah, because she knew the Lord. So, what's the situation now since she hasn't been back? The lady and stuff like that.
Okay, gotcha. So you know that the Brickbraids are kind of who have been control of Dampstead for the most part over the years. The lords and the ladies, it kind of goes down to like the next son or grandchild or whatnot. And then with the 25 as well, you have heard about monsters having attacked the town before. Like there's been some like big surges of them. But the Adventurers Guild has always taken care of it, so Dampstead has always been safe.
Can I ask you a question? Do you know how old the bakery is, the cupcake shop?
I don't know of any cupcakery, but if you have said that there are others changing, I don't know what causes it, but she goes over to Rudy. Come here, Rudy. Let me grab that. She puts her hand on his mushroom head and kind of gently snaps off a piece of the mushroom and starts to hand it to you guys. And that's where we're going to end this session. There's so much more to get into, but we'll end it there as we're coming to time.
It's exciting.
Yeah, there's a lot to learn, and there's a lot that we just learned. But
Gil just stuffed everybody's mushroom into his mouth.
Awesome. So that's where we're going to end. Join us right now on our Discord for our after show discussion. we'll be back to play episode 4 next week on Wednesday, February 12th. But thanks for watching and listening, everyone. Have a good night.